All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is September 26, 2024. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up. Hey, let's take a look at some charts. All right, first chart we'll look at SPY. Let's just do it this way. And let's go down and scratch. All right, so you can see here's something a little bit different, looking for, yeah, that's the one. I think so, no. Yeah, that one will work. All right, on the 10-minute. On the 10-minute chart, we have a 10-minute uptrend. See the gap? We got price on top of the 3 on top of the price and the 3 on top of the 8. All right, so we got space in between the top yellow line and the bottom white line. That's a bullish trap. That's a 10-minute uptrend right there on SPY. Okay, so we got a 10-minute uptrend consolidating into the close. All right, on the 2-hour chart. On the 2-hour chart, we have, again, price and the 3 on top of the white. We have a 2-hour uptrend. On the daily chart, we got a new all-time high. Okay, closing up over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA. Let's try to find one with a 17 EMA on it. There's daily, go down to scratch. Okay, up over the 17 EMA. Price, all right, still up over the anchored VWAPs. All right, we got two prior high. All right, stuck an anchored VWAP on each one. Price is in an uptrend over those anchored VWAPs. That is bullish. Okay, that's bullish. All right, so SPY daily uptrend, weekly uptrend, monthly uptrend, 10-minute uptrend, 2-hour uptrend, daily uptrend, all over anchored VWAP, looking good. Price action on the 10-minute. Okay, so all in all, we had kind of a little bit of consolidation. Sloppy, if you ask me, but you did have price action, mostly consolidate over prior consolidation right here. Try that. Okay, so price over prior consolidation. Price over prior consolidation. All of this is bullish. The only bearish news we got today was the bears did fill the gap. Haven't seen that in a while, but they did fill the gap. So there's SPY. Again, we have targets 580. We'll see how close we get. Price action today got as high as, let's see how high we really did get. All right, all-time high for SPY. And I'm sure there was some pre-market activity even higher. All-time high right there, 574.71. Okay, and I think we got up to 574.90 in the pre-market. All right, so there's SPY 10-minute uptrend, 2-hour uptrend, daily uptrend, weekly uptrend, monthly uptrend, you name it. It's in an uptrend. Okay, so there's SPY. Price action today. All right, the pivot was 570.30. Put it up here. Okay, and price action, we were looking for a 10-minute uptrend. Okay, we never had one all morning long. Okay, we finally got a quasi 10-minute uptrend. You had to take it big candle at the end of the move right here. And you see the bullish engulfing. That was your signal, probably coming back to VWAP, and that's where we wound up coming to. So that was the only play we had today because it was over the pivot. All right, you could have played a downtrend back to gap fill if you wanted to, but we were bullish, so I did not want to put anybody in that trade. All right, this was the trade to take right there, up over the pivot, the 10-minute uptrend. Didn't last long. You can see it lasted till close, but all in all, didn't go anywhere after it hit VWAP. That was the only trade we had today. So there's SPY. Let's take a look at QQQ on the daily chart. All right, so here's QQQ putting in a higher high and a higher high and a higher low. Price action, higher high, higher low closing over bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Okay, so price action is bullish. QQQ is in an uptrend. FNGU. Okay, FNGU price action is outside day, higher high, lower low, closing inside the bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. You're still up over all-time high anchored VWAP. That is bullish as long as the trend holds. Okay? If you have a downtrend over all-time high anchored VWAP, that activity is not bullish. All right? That's just neutral. All right? That's going up and giving it up. Okay? Go back to QQQ. As you can see, QQQ up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's the pink line. Again, uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Okay, that's bullish. Let's take a look at IWM. IWM putting in a higher low, higher high closing under a bullish trap, but over the rising 17 EMA. As far as the 2024 highs go, price action is over that high anchored VWAP, and we have what's trying to be an uptrend. It has made higher lows and higher highs, so it qualifies. But let me just say, we've had 6 ugly red days here in a row. Okay, just saying. All right, that's not pretty. All right, but that's IWM for us. All right, Diamond Dow yesterday put in a new all-time high right there. Price action for today. Inside day, higher low, lower high, closing over the trap over the 17 EMA. Diamond Dow still in an uptrend. For the technicals, T2122 came out of the buyer's chop zone into the buy zone and knocking on the door of the overbought zone. Pretty much what I suspected for today. All right. Like to see price action make a higher low and climb back into the overbought zone. We'll see. It's a tall order. We'll see if we get it. T2123, look at this. Again, new all-time highs for T2123. See the gap? Bears didn't fill the gap. That's bullish. See the consolidation? Over prior consolidation. That's bullish. Price action up over the rising 200 SMA. That's bullish. Target for this is right up here, about 638. We're getting close. Getting closer and closer. I did not think it was going to get that close after yesterday's kind of consolidation here. But we're up here and we're climbing and looking like they want to poke through that. We'll see. That's T2123 15-minute chart. You can see the rising 200 SMA up over the 2 prior all-time high anchored VWAPs. For the 3-bar chart, okay, it's the same product, so it's a new all-time high, same thing. Price action putting more distance between the price and the rising 200 SMA. Like to see this get up into this area right here. All right, maybe even up into this area. Like to see that 200 get up there. They're probably going to have to go much higher than 638 to get it up there, or they're going to have to get up there and hold the higher ground. So there's T2123 3-bar. Again, 3 more green candle bars approaching the target right there, the measured move. FNGU, let's take a look at the FNGU for today. Price action gapped up, came back down, tested major support. What do we got on FNGU? All right, we've got, here's consolidation. Right here, all of this. So we got consolidation over prior consolidation. We got consolidation over prior consolidation. We've got a bullish gap that is not getting filled. We've got a move up, holding the higher ground. See, up and over. Okay, moving up and holding the higher ground. We have price action up over rising 200 SMA. Okay, notice we got some bouncy action on top of that 200 SMA today. All right, take all this out of the way so you can see it. All right, so looking for FNGU to break out to some new highs. Okay, we were waiting for this FNGU to get himself into a higher high up here. So we got the higher low, still waiting on bulls produce the higher high. But the good news is, even though it's taken us longer, look at the consolidation they're putting in. Okay? Notice when you go straight up, you fall right back down. Okay? When you go up. This time they're going up, putting in consolidation. Moving up, putting in consolidation. That is a much better trend than what you got right here. Okay? Because what you got there can go up and come all the way back. What you got here goes up and you've got support levels to support price. So that's a beautiful thing there. FNGU on the 15-minute. Again, all-time high for FNGU is, right here. Okay? Again, price is up over that all-time high anchored VWAP. All right? So let me just delete all this. All right, let's go take a look at a few sectors. First sector, USO. USO in a downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows. Price action made a lower high, and we'll see if they're going to make another lower low here on USO. Price action under the bearish trap, under the 17 EMA. Sharp pullback here on USO. UNG in an uptrend, okay, making higher lows and higher highs. Price action for today is a lower high and a lower low, closing in the bullish trap over a rising 17 EMA. Okay, that's bullish. Okay, holding over this support for 3 days is bullish right there, UNG. All right, let's take a look at silver and gold. So silver today puts in a higher high and a higher low, closing over the trap over the 17 EMA. And that's close to being the 2024, no cigar. All right, so it's close to being a new 2024 all-time high for the 2024, but it came up pennies short there. Okay, but the good news is price is moving up, holding the higher ground. Okay, up over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA. Okay, up over, let's move this up to that high, up over the 2024 high right there. Okay, so that's good price action for silver. Silver is bullish. Gold put in new all-time highs yesterday and did the same again today. Higher low, higher high, closing over bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Gold in an uptrend. SMH. All right, SMH making a higher low and a higher high in an uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAP, in a daily uptrend here over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. Price action closing over the trap over the 17. Again, bullish. XLK making higher lows and higher highs up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Notice the bears aren't filling the gaps in SMH and XLK. SMH is the semiconductors. XLK is technology sector. Okay, XLK, notice up over the trap, over a curling up 17 EMA like that. That's XLK. XLI put in new all-time highs yesterday and the day before. Did the same again today. New all-time high for XLI. price action closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. XLI in an uptrend. Target for XLI is 136.92. All right, let's take a look at XLF. XLF up over, no, not quite, under the all-time high anchored VWAP. Okay, it was in an uptrend and then it lost it. It could regain it. Okay, we did put in a higher low, failed on the higher high. We could put in another higher low and complete the higher high. We'll see what happens. Okay, XLF still in an uptrend. If we break this low, we will be in a downtrend. Right now, we're in an uptrend, making made a high, and we made a higher high, so that makes it an uptrend. So there's XLF. Let's take a look at XRT. XRT still in a downtrend because we haven't made any higher highs. But the good news for XRT is price action moved up and then consolidated and holding the higher ground up here. Okay, that's a bull flag. So XRT, that is bullish right there, but still in a daily downtrend, okay? Because we haven't made any higher highs, okay? In order to have a trend, you got to start making higher highs, and they're not doing it yet, okay? They are acting bullish here. They did act very bullish here, okay? But anytime you go up, okay, anytime you go up and then you give it up, that's neutral, all right? Just neutral. So are you going to go up? If you can go up and hold it, now we're talking. So you go up, hold this area up there. That's going to be bullish, all right? Now we need the bulls to step in and create that higher high. Okay, so that's XRT. Let's take a look at IYT. And here's the transports. I can see they fixed yesterday's candle. Let me just peek, make sure they didn't screw it up again. All right, so we got ourselves a higher high. No matter what they say, we got a higher high, a higher low and a higher high on the daily candle. Okay, so even though it comes down underneath this candle, it's really not. Okay, so price action, higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA, up over the 2024 anchored VWAP. See the blue line right there? Okay, we're on the blue line and we're up above it. Okay, so not need to get up here to attack those 2024 all-time highs for 2024. If I'm not mistaken, those are the all-time highs. Yeah, these are the all-time highs right here. Okay, so there's IYT transports making higher low and higher high. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's take a peek at the dollar if you want to take a peek at it. I don't know if it's going to show up because I got, how do I say it? Power went out here because we're having a hurricane. So I don't know if it's going to show up. Hey, it did. All right. So we had bullish engulfing yesterday. That's that green candle next to the red one. And now we're getting a pullback and no follow through on that bullish engulfing. Okay, so we've got right here closing around 163. We were up at 192, 94. Now we're down here 163. So there's the price action for the US dollar. All right, still in a downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows, okay? We still got all of the main ingredients, okay, for the robust rally, all right? You got technology and semiconductors in an uptrend, all right? You got T2123 making new all-time highs, okay? You got the Russell 2000 in an uptrend. Actually, all of the Fab 5, that's all four indices and the FNGU, are in uptrends. Most all of them are in daily uptrends over their all-time high anchored VWAPs, showing you that money or capital is being injected into the market. This is a kind of scenario, I'm just saying this now, where price action could get hyperbolic, meaning it goes into a, it just goes like this. I'll put the arrows in so you can see it. Okay, price action kind of goes up, 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 up like this, and then it starts moving up like this, and then it starts doing this number right here, where it's almost going straight up. Okay, you're in that scenario right now. Okay, you have all of the main ingredients for that type of price action to be actually to take place. All right, I don't know that it's going to take place, but let me just say all of the ingredients are there. You've got transports in an uptrend. You got financials in an uptrend. Financials were making new all-time highs, by the way, only 20 days ago. You got industrials making new all-time highs. You had the Dow Jones, the Diamond Dow, making new all-time highs. Okay, you got SPY making new all-time highs. You have all of the major ingredients, all right? Transports, financials, semiconductors, and technology, right along with industrials. You've got everything. And then on top of all of that, we have a falling dollar, and we don't have any earnings to throw a monkey wrench, okay, or a pipe wrench into the mix and screw it all up, okay? We've got a falling dollar, and if that falling dollar happens to, just saying, if it happens to break below this right here, that would make it a 2.5-year low, and you could see price action start to go parabolic to the upside. Okay, that would be a new 2.5-year low for the US dollar. And when the dollar's weak, the market is good. All right, because we sell our goods and services for less. All right, the conversion rate doesn't cost foreign countries as much. All right, so we've got all of the major ingredients for everything to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it might happen. Keep an eye on it. You might see some clues just like me. Like I said, I give you those clues. Consolidation over prior consolidation, bullish. Okay, bears not filling the gap ups. When you got a bullish gap and the bears don't fill it, that's bullish. Okay, when you've got price moving up and holding the higher ground, again, that's bullish. All right, so you're getting all these clues to tell you we could have some more upside. Nothing's in a downtrend yet. Okay, did we have a 10-minute downtrend today? Yes, but it was up over the pivot. It's just nothing but a pullback from making a new all-time high. All right, so if they get follow through tomorrow, then we might have something, but we'll see what happens. All right, so that's it for me, traders. I want to thank everybody for being here today. It was a tough day. I showed you the only play that was playable according to my rules. Now, you all have your own rules, and if you want to take a trade where you short over the pivot, that's your business. I just don't want to put somebody in a trade that has that possibility of failing. Okay, so I want you all to have a wonderful evening. Wind is still blowing here, and I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully at 8 o'clock. All right? Thank you for being here, and thank you everybody out there in digital land. I appreciate that.